preparing to live stream now.
Okay, the meeting is now live, so over to the Chairman of Cabinet, Councillor Ian McCord.
Thank you, Natasha, and welcome everyone to our first meeting of 2021. Can I wish everyone who I haven't spoken to, and even if I have for a second time, a very happy new year to you. Not that we're all locked down, and I saw a great Matt cartoon that said, "Oh, I wish I missed 2020." So there you go. Apologies for absence, Natasha.
No apologies this evening, Chairman.
Thank you. Declarations of interest? We have none. The minutes of the last meeting were held on the 14th of December. We have, oh yeah, you've me down as an apology due to technical issues. Yes, a dodgy internet connection that night. So is there anything on page 5, 6, or 7? So you happy that I sign these, or we approve them as the correct record, and I'll sign them at some point?
Agreed.
Great, thank you. So our next item, Chairman's announcements. Well, I don't have any, but probably useful again. There's a lot of speculation that we'll all have seen probably about elections and the date being moved or not. Now, last Tuesday, I gave an update as I was aware of it, following a meeting I'd had with a ministerial call for leaders and chiefs, in which, you know, I said, and rightly said, ministers were absolutely adamant there was going to be no change. I haven't heard anything that has changed that, but there's obviously a lot of speculation, a lot of people thinking the election might move. I think all we can now say is my guess is as good as your guess as to what you think it might be, and it's probably any date that you can care to choose, depending which newspaper you took. I think I saw June, May, October, September, July. So who knows? But for the time being, we're still pressing ahead from a point of view of the council that we will be doing a May election. Until it changes, then we will have to continue planning on that basis. The only plea I would make is if people are thinking of changing it, please make the decision, make it early and tell us. I can cope with yes, I can cope with no. I just struggle with maybe. There is no urgent business that I'm aware of on item 5. So referrals to the community funding panel. Peter, is this yours?
I think so, yes. At the community funding panel on the 14th of December, we agreed to recommend one application over 25,000 to Cabinet for approval. The application from the rugby club in Ashton near Road requested 50,000, which was just over 50% of the total cost of the project, to substantially improve their facilities, including the development of women's rugby and younger teams, and ensuring that safeguarding requirements could be fully observed. The proposal is to award them £30,889 from the grants budget, and the remaining £19,111 will come from a 106 agreement for sport in that particular area. So it seems a good idea to spend those if we can. So I'm very happy to propose that this project is funded by SNC. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you. Any comments from colleagues on the recommendation? Karen, are you going to volunteer for the women's rugby?
Thank you, Chairman. Absolutely. There you go. You were on it, weren't you? Of course.
There you go.
First in line when lockdown eases. Yeah, I very much welcome this these funds to support the club. It was established in 1922, so it's almost 100 years old, which is wonderful. It's a far-reaching back club. There is a little bit of anxiety around the name, or there has been with members around the name of the club, because it's men's own rugby football club. But I don't think we should trouble ourselves with that. This, as I've said, the club was established almost 100 years ago. when things were very different. The club is working very proactively with our Healthy Communities team, who are going to work with it to push it out there, get it well known that they are taking ladies. And I will be promoting that as well. So I don't think the name matters at all. And I very much welcome these funds. I have actually been over to have a look at the club. I went over last week and it is in quite a poor state. So the funds are much needed and it will really help them. Thank you.
Yeah, I think the way that Saints is playing at the moment, they want some good new players, and this might be a good way of finding some.
We probably best not go there. But yeah, I agree with you on the name, Karen, because it doesn't matter that they might be called Men's Own Rugby Club or whatever. It's clear their intent is to widen it out to allow the women to play. And I'm surprised how popular it is, but maybe that's my daughter's friend. She doesn't play, but my daughter's friends, a lot of them do play, which is quite interesting. Any other comments? So Peter has moved the recommendation. Are we happy to accept that recommendation that we approve the grant?
Yep.
Agreed? Yeah, so that is agreed. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I just need to switch back to my iPad. So I move exclusion of the press and public and to stop the YouTube live stream so we can discuss an exempt item. Are we agreed that we move into private session? Agreed? Okay, thank you.